Hey everyone, it's Ari Olin. So this video I got tagged by NoDragonsPlz, and it's 10 questions to ask a gamer. I meant to make a response to this a few days ago, but I've been on vacation. I've been visiting family, and it's been extremely chaotic. And I'm finally home now for like 2 days, and it's still crazy. So, but I wanted to make this video really quick. So let's just get right to it. The first question is, what's your favorite game of all time? Okay. Like, that's a tricky question, but the first game that comes to mind immediately is the Dragon Age series. I absolutely love them. I love the characters in it, and I love the gameplay, and I love the way they spin the story, and they follow like a motto of like the choices you make in the game matter, and I love that so much. So question number two, what's a game you thought you'd like but hated? This one I kind of had to think about it because I feel like I kind of know what kind of genre of game I really like. So typically, if I know I'm not going to like it, I don't play it. But I thought of a couple. Bloody Trapland. I thought it was going to be a really fun, kind of funny puzzle type game, but it just ended up being incredibly frustrating, and I hated it so much. I did not like that game at all. And then the other one was Bravely Second. I really enjoyed Bravely Default, and I really enjoyed Bravely Default 2 a lot. But Bravely Second, the whole game felt like a waste of time. You had to do side quests to get the other job classes and stuff, and every side quest was completely pointless story. I did not enjoy it, and I am the type of person who will never skip a cutscene in a game. Like, even if I've seen it 10 times, I will still sit through it. And I was getting to the point where I was just skipping as many scenes as I could, even though I'd never seen them, because I knew they were completely pointless and didn't matter at all. So yeah, those were the ones I was kind of disappointed with. Number three, what's a really popular game everyone seems to love, but you don't really like? I'm on the same page with Dragons on this one. Minecraft. I still haven't played it, so I don't know how much I'm actually able to say that, but I don't know. Like, I don't see the appeal. I've watched my kids play it, and I watched other people play it sometimes, and it doesn't look interesting to me at all. And it might just be the art style or whatever, but it seems like an incredibly pointless waste of time. And yeah, I'm not interested at all. Number four, what's a game you didn't expect to enjoy but ended up loving? Okay, so back when I was playing a lot of my Let's Plays and finding games to play with my heart monitor that would make my heart go crazy, I was playing a lot of horror games, and honestly, I typically don't really like a lot of horror games. They give me a lot of anxiety, but they're good for content. But The Evil Within and Evil Within 2, that series, I actually loved those. I thought I was just going to be running in terror and horrified and dreading having to play more of that game, and I didn't expect to really like it. I loved them. I thought they were so cool. Really liked those. Number five, what game have I spent the most of hours on? Ugh. I don't even know. I mean, Rune Factory 4, I've literally played through that so many times and like completioned it multiple times. But then, like, you're talking the Dragon Age series, I've literally played every single Dragon Age on every ending and every romance path. And I've done the same with Mass Effect also. Like, I've played Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. I played Andromeda also, but like, I've played them to get every possible ending manually. Um, and I mean, if not those, then maybe one of the Fallout games, Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas. I played New Vegas on every single run through possible. I mean, but those, I feel like those don't take as many hours. Fallout 4 takes quite a few hours trying to do all the side quests and stuff, and I did want to like fully explore the whole map. So I was kind of completionisting that, but I don't know. I still feel like doing all those runs in Dragon Age probably would top it. So I don't know. I've put a lot of hours in a lot of games that I really loved. So okay, number 6. If you had to marry the last video game character you played, who would it be? Well, I just finished playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And actually, well, sad to say, but that game might fall into the, like, I thought I would really enjoy it, but I didn't really enjoy it much. I wouldn't say I hated it, though. It wasn't exactly what I was hoping it would be. But, yeah, so I was playing a male blacksmith Clavat right at the end there. So I guess I would have to marry that character, which, I mean, I guess I should count it as a win that it's male. Because typically the characters I play are female, so I guess I'll have to just take that win. I mean, whatever. It would be kind of a boring one, but whatever. If you had to live in the world of the last game you played, what would it be? These seem redundant. So Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, that actually sounds like it would suck. Like, unless I was on one of the crystal caravans, that would suck. Because all the people in that world are trapped inside the bubble of safety of their crystals in their village, and because of the miasma, and they can't leave it. So it's like being stranded on a tiny island. And if you try to leave, you will literally die. So it sounds kind of horrible. I think that would suck. I would have to be a crystal caravaneer out exploring and slaughtering monsters and things like that, because otherwise I would go crazy. I think that would really blow. Don't want to live there. Number 8. Have you ever had a crush on a video game character? This question's kind of weird to me. I feel like you can't, well, I guess I can't say that, because I'm sure there are people who legitimately crush hard on video game characters, but for me, I don't think you can have an honest to goodness crush on a video game character, because in the end, they're fictional. But I do have multiple characters that I'm like, oh my gosh, this character was written so fantastic and I love them so much, but like not in a romantic way. I don't know. So if I had a crush on any, I mean, they're like, you know, they're characters from the games that I've played so many hours on. I mean, like Fenris from Dragon Age 2, Garrus from Mass Effect. I mean, I could just list them all, really, like Alistair, Solus, Anders, Cullen, Dillis from Rune Factory 4. And then Claus also from Story of Seasons. I really liked that character a lot. But I still don't think I would justify it as a crush. It was more like I was playing the game and going, oh my gosh, I love this. This is really great. But a legitimate crush? I don't know. That's pushing it. Number 9. What was the first game you ever remember playing? Ooh. Oh gosh. Maybe The Little Mermaid on Super Nintendo? Yeah, probably that. I remember playing that and liking it, and I remember being so young that it took me a long time to get good enough to beat that, because all Super Nintendo games were basically pro level. They were very hard. Okay, and then the last question, number 10, have you ever pretended to be sick to play a game? No. I feel like that's like that's just a big no-no in my mind. Like that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of like a why would you do that? Like I have had days where like I just wasn't feeling like socializing. So, and like I would rather play a video game at home. So I have like turned down social engagements, like minor social engagements, to stay at home and just chill and play a video game. But I feel like that was more of a smart decision for my mental health at the time, and not me just being like, no, I really want to play this game, so I'm going to play hooky. No, I've never done that. Yeah, so that was 10 questions for a gamer. And yeah, I'm just going to call out No Dragons Please, because I think you could up your game on these questions. These are generic, really basic, weird, childish questions. Up your game. But yeah, so there, I responded. That's it.